ॐ जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Good evening and namaskars to one and all present here. Sunday's class is expected to be in English. So let me try to explain a few things with my little knowledge of English. Today is a wonderful day. You can say a holy day, because one holy person was born on this day. We come to know from scriptures that whenever an avatar Purusha comes to this world to redeem the suffering humanity, he brings with him a band of people to accomplish his works through them. These people come not for their personal life, they come for the welfare of others. One such person was Harinath Chattopadhyay, later known as Swami Turiyananda. He was born on 3rd January 1863. 1863 was a wonderful year because three great souls were born. On 3rd January, Hari Maharaj was born. On 12th January, that is today, who was born? The great cyclonic monk. After 9 days, on 21st January, Swami Brahmanandaji was born. So, three souls consecutively. And all became thick friends. All played very important roles in Sri Ramakrishna's mission. Harinath's father's name was Chandranath, very devoted person. His mother's name was Prasannamai. Prasanna means always being happy without the help of mobile phone. Of course, sometimes this mobile phone gives some tremendous news also. It makes us unhappy also. Prasannamai means always being happy. In those days, we can see, if we analyze, if we study deeply, most of the ladies, most of the mothers were prayerful, very humble, and very loving. Swami Shivananda's mother, she used to feed nearly 25 boys and girls, poor people. And Shivananda also used to take food among them, with them. Because he was her son, he did not receive anything special. Nowadays, mothers are giving so many special things to children, even at the age of 12, 13. So, equal treatment, samadarshitva. All those things were possible because in those days, TV was not there. Cinema also was very rare. Mobile was out of order. So, leisure time they used to spend in reading Ramayana, Mahabharata, and such great epics. As a result, thinking about those great souls, these people used to follow their footprints. Nowadays, reading Ramayana and Mahabharata has reduced to a great extent. As a result, Mahabharata is happening in every family. Anyway, so Prasannamayi was a very excellent lady, but unfortunately, she died when Harinath was just 3 years old. Because in those days, in villages, cheetah, tiger, jackals and other animals, they used to come over there. This much protection was not there. This much population also was not there. Now all those people have taken human birth. So human beings are more, animals are less. So one jackal came and bit this lady, she passed away. His father also, that is Chandranath Chattopadhyaya, he also passed away when Harinath was just 12 years old. Then afterwards he was under the care of his elder brother. Harinath was very studious and sincere. We can see in the lives of spiritual people, sincerity will be the core of their life. Because sincerity is the another name of God. Sincerity means truthfulness and honesty. These two combined is called sincerity. He was very sincere. Regularly he used to do Gayatri Japa from the first day onwards. And physical exercise also he used to do. Though he was doing all this thing, in academic side also he was very bright. Teachers used to appreciate him. In spite of this brilliance, still in him he was having some yearning for God from childhood. Very rare quality. He used to say, at the age of 7, 8 or 10, family life is not meant for me. Can you say like that? Not even your father. At the age of 10, he used to say, I am not meant for family life. That type of clarity he had. And he used to study scriptures, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, and all other things, Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, by heart, he used to recite all the slokas. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I received one video from some devotees. One small girl of 4 years old, she is reciting Bhagavad Gita slokas. So that lady had commented, see Swamiji, how nice, how great she is. Then I send one message, never appreciate others because you will stop there. Rather try to follow their footprints. Simply appreciate, you are great, you are great. I am not going to achieve greatness. Try to follow that. If 4-year-old child can repeat Bhagavad Gita slokas, why not you? Try. In spite of so much work, I memorized all Gita, I told. Then she wrote, yes Swamiji, I will try my best. So why I am telling this? Appreciation will take us somewhere else. Application will take us to the right path. Application is more important. Even we appreciate our Guru. Amadir Guru Mattam Kyo Nahi. Nobody is like my Guru. So what is that to our Guru? Is he waiting for our appreciation? He is waiting for our application in life. That we should do. So that type of sincerity we could see in his life. So he used to read scriptures and try to follow in his life Once he was taking bath in the Ganges. Some more people also were there. Suddenly somebody saw one crocodile. He shouted, "Crocodile, crocodile." Then everybody rushed to the shore. Hari also came forward. Then suddenly he remembered, scriptures say, I am not this body-mind complex. I am ever-free soul. I have no birth, no death. Then why should I run seeing this one Jantu? He thought at the age of 10 or 12. He went back. He started taking bath. Luckily, crocodile came and went away. So that type of clarity he had even at the young age. When he was just 13, he met Sri Ramakrishna for the first time in some devotee's house. There one Kali's photo was there. Sri Ramakrishna bowed down to that photo. And this boy of 13, because he was reading seriously Shankara's philosophy, in Shankara's philosophy there is no personal God, only Advaita. You are Brahman, I am Brahman, everything is Brahman. That philosophy is discussed. So because of that influence, Hari felt, oh, I heard this man is a great bhakta, illumined soul, but he is worshipping Kali. So not necessary, he is in the beginning stage. Hari is thinking about Sri Ramakrishna. He is giving certificate. Our students give certificate about their teachers. One girl, second standard girl, came to house. Her father asked, Amma, I heard some new teacher has joined. Yes. What is her name? We have not given yet. So students give names to teachers. So this Hari is giving certificate. This man is worshipping Kali, so that means he is not advanced in spirituality. So there is no need to see this person. So he is a Paramahamsa, he thought. But after 3 years, because of sadhana, and of course here one thing we should remember, mere study of scriptures will not give you correct understanding. Many scholars are there, they simply quote all the slokas, mantras, even Shankara Bhashya, page after page, but nothing inside. Along with the study, sadhana should go hand in hand. If sadhana is there, you will realize the correct meaning of those scriptures. That is the thing. So Hari was doing sadhana also. This regular japa, dhyana, Gayatri. So after 3 years again he met Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna understood as usual, because he used to have a vision about all his disciples. So by seeing him he understood. Then he asked him to come regularly. This time Hari was charmed by his purity and character strength. Then Hari also started coming. Then slowly Ramakrishna started his spiritual training. One day he was just 16 or 17 years old, Hari. While talking, the topic of ladies came. Sri Ramakrishna asked, what is your opinion about ladies? Hari told bluntly, I don't like ladies. They are like ghosts. See, without getting married, how he got this knowledge, we don't. Just Sri Ramakrishna told, hey, don't go to that extent. There he says one important point. If you hate somebody or something, one day you may start loving that person or that thing. Hatred and love, attraction, both remain together. Vice versa, like that. Two sides of the same coin, says Swami Vivekananda. If you hate, you may love also. Instead, think of them as the manifestations of Divine Mother, then you will not have any fall. That will protect you. Harinath got a new lesson, new light. He started that till his end. One day Hari asked Ramakrishna, how to know a jnani? Sri Ramakrishna told, jnani means he will not have any horns on his head. He will remain the same. But it is all inner change. One iron sword was touched by philosopher's stone. Philosopher's stone naka sparsha Vedic, they say. Nobody has seen that stone. We simply talk about that. Kadacha nalla irukkulla. You touch any iron rod, it will become gold. Easily you can live. So when it is touched with some philosopher's stone, the iron sword becomes golden. The shape remains the same, but quality increases. Like that, jnani means inner change only. So he taught some new lesson. Then after some days, as we saw, Hari was a serious student. He started reading these scriptures seriously. So he stopped going to Sri Ramakrishna. But Sri Ramakrishna was willing to see Hari. He sent words. This fellow was not going. Then suddenly somebody he caught hold of and sent word. Sri Ramakrishna immediately wants to see you. Then Hari also came. Then he asked the reason, why you are not coming nowadays? Hari told casually, what is there? You are also Brahman, I am also Prince. So Brahman, so not feeling like coming to you, he told. Because of too much study of scriptures, that type of, you can say, some sort of dryness also sometimes comes. Then Sri Ramakrishna told, Hari, what is said in the scriptures? Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Is there anything else? Knowing this correctly, leave the asat, leave the false, take up the right one. That is what you have to do. Satsanga is very much necessary, so come regularly. Then he understood the inner meaning, then he started going. Then Sri Ramakrishna got cancer in his throat. He was shifted to Kasipur Garden House. So these boys, Narendra, Rakhal, Shashi, Sharat, Hari, they used to go in shift to do seva. So one day, Hari was sitting there. He was doing some work. Sri Ramakrishna was murmuring, Hari, so much pain is there, so much pain is there, like that. Hari was not giving any importance. He was doing his work. It is only to test him. So Sri Ramakrishna asked, Are, I am shouting here, I am suffering from pain. You fellow, you are simply doing your work. And Hari turned and said an important thing. Swami, you are telling you are suffering, but I find you are in blissful state. Then Sri Ramakrishna appreciated. Salah, dhore fele chire. This rascal has found me out. He has understood my real nature. Suffering is only to body and mind, not to the soul. உயிர் எங்கேயாவது சஃபர் பண்ணுதா? Go away, that's all. Only mind suffers, body suffers. So that statement is said. I find you are in blissful state. So Sri Ramakrishna was very happy to understand his level of understanding. Like the training was going on, then Sri Ramakrishna passed away in 1886. Next year in 1887, some of the selected disciples took sannyasa. Swamiji gave the name Turiyananda to Hari Maharaj. Turiyananda, Turiya means, actually directly it means the fourth state, but actual meaning is that which is in and through and beyond all the three stages. Three stages are there: Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. This is Jagrat Avastha. Nanavu. Swapna we know. During night we have only Swapna. Dream. Sushupti means dreamless sleep, deep sleep. But all these three stages happen to whom? That person is called Turiya. That is the correct meaning. One screen is there. On that, you are watching some film. In that film, jokes also come. Crying scenes also come. Duet also comes. Everything comes. But screen remains the basic without getting affected by any of this. Our inner soul is the screen. This Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, all those things happen on that soul. Soul is gone. No more Swapna. No more Sushupti. Only one work. What is that? Take to cremation ground. Electric or fire, you have to decide. Others will decide. We cannot decide. Anyway, so Turiyananda name was given. Turiyananda, as we saw, his nature was always serious nature. He will not spend time in loose thoughts. Sri Ramakrishna's disciple, if you see, everyone will be different. Everyone will be unique. Some people will be very jovial. If you read Swamiji's life, he used to make so much of fun. Always laughing and chit-chatting. But when he sits for meditation, completely a different person. Turiyananda always used to remain serious. No talking, nothing. I have seen Swami Ranganathanandaji. 24 hours I will be with him. Hardly he will speak with me 10 words or 12 words. Nothing else. Bring that over. 2 hours gone. Take this. 4 hours gone. Like that. Serious minded person. Hari Maharaj also was like that. So always reading and meditation. Then he went to Dehradun for tapasya. Mussoorie, one place is there. Hillock, very beautiful place. There he stayed. I have visited that place. That room is there still. Rajpur. There he met Swamiji. They went to Rishikesh, then to Mumbai. There, Swamiji fell ill. They were staying in a devotee's house. That day, evening, the devotee arranged one small cross talk with Swamiji. But suddenly Swamiji was not feeling well. So he asked Hari Maharaj to give a lecture. Hari Maharaj is always keeping his mind in a highest level. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. This lecture is Mithya. So he gave a lecture highlighting the greatness of renunciation to all the householders. If I say all of you leave your house and come, how many of you will come? No one. We have our own duties, our own desires also. No one. So Hari Maharaj was talking about the greatness of renunciation to householders. So they were stunned. They came to listen to Swamiji. Just like you came to listen to some other Swami. Suddenly you found one Hari Maharaj here. So Swamiji also heard from his room. It was just next room. Once the talk was over, all the people left. Then Swamiji told Hari Maharaj, this is the greatness of Swamiji. Hari Bhai, they are all householders. They have their own children, families and other things. If they hear so much about renunciation, they may get fear. So you should not talk about renunciation so much. Tell them the transitory nature of this world and worldly things. But don't insist so much upon them. Rather, talk to them the importance of bhakti. Through bhakti, they can come to the right line, he said. It was a wonderful revelation to Hari Maharaj. Then Swamiji left separately. Hari Maharaj came to Vrindavan from Mumbai. There one place is there near Mathura, Kusum Sarovar. Along with Raja Maharaj, that is Brahmanandaji, he practiced severe tapasya. I have visited that place also. I have seen that room. 2 rooms are there. Shashi Maharaj, Hari Maharaj room and Raja Maharaj room. Beautiful place. So they were practicing tapas there. Then in 1893, Swamiji went to America. He became very popular there. News came about his success in the Parliament of Religions. Then they all gathered together. Hari Maharaj returned to Alambajar Math. Alambajar Math was started. He came back. In the meantime, so many youngsters got inspired by Swamiji's work there. So they also joined the monastery. Kali Krishna, Sudhir, and so many people. So somebody was needed to take them classes. Hari Maharaj took up that role. He started, because he is expert in scriptures, he started taking classes. After some time, again he went for holy trip. After 3 years, he returned to Calcutta in 1896. Then Swamiji returned, he founded the Ramakrishna Sangha. He formed rules and regulations. He told his brother disciple Swamiji, you see, all of you are beyond rules and regulations, I know, but the future generation has to learn from you. So all of you should follow these rules and regulations. That is my request, he said. So they also used, because all of them used to love Narayan so much. So nobody could refuse. One day, Hari Maharaj could not go to Mangalarti. Mangalarti was just 4 o'clock, very early in the morning. Or not early in the morning, it is midnight. One day Hari Maharaj could not go because of severe cold. So Swamiji scolded him. Brahmajnani Hari Maharaj, but Swamiji scolded him. He said, you are Sri Ramakrishna's disciple. Don't feel shame to say that you have cold. You are not this body. Simply reading will not do. Hari Maharaj understood. Then he started following rules. Like that, so many incidents we can see. Then Swamiji started this service activities and relief activities, other things. But Hari Maharaj was not interested in activities. He was a man of meditation. You can see his photo. Always he will be sitting erect. You will not see here and there. Just opposite to Swamiji. So, he was not engaging himself in any of the activities of the Math. So, Swamiji one day called him, Hari Bhai, will you not help me to complete this mission of Sri Ramakrishna? Will you only sit and see my suffering? How much hard work I am doing, but you are not helping me. He cried literally, Swamiji. So this changed Hari Maharaj's mentality. Then he agreed to go to America. Swamiji wanted to send him to America for preaching Vedanta because he was an expert. Then he sailed to America along with Nivedita and Vivekananda in June 1899. He started his work. One wealthy lady had given shelter to Hari Maharaj, because in those days ashrama was not there, so they used to stay in some devotee's house and preach. This lady, name is not given, she was very dominating type. American ladies, mostly they are dominating only. That culture is slowly spreading in India also. Slowly, not in Tamil Nadu. So, there used to be opinion clashes because their culture and our culture is completely different. Hari Maharaj used to follow strict rules and regulations. That lady was frivolent. So, some clashes. Then that lady told, you see, Swami, if you behave like this, I will not help you. Even now, some centers are there, they are under the control of some devotees only in foreign countries. Because of that, some sadhus also came out, just for information. So, but Hari Maharaj was a great sannyasi, a complete renunciate. He said, oh, you will not help? No problem. I am a sannyasi. God is my all. I depend upon Him only. I don't care about your help. You may throw me away. I will depend upon God, but I will not listen to your words. He said. He is said in such a way because of the power of renunciation that lady understood her mistake. Then she became normal. So such wonderful incidents we see in his life. Another one lady was there, Miss Minnie Book. She was Swamiji's disciple. She wanted to donate some 160 acres of land, huge area in California. Swamiji accepted that. Then he told Hari Maharaj, Hari Bhai, you go there, it is my wish. You go there and start one ashrama. Hari Maharaj, naturally, he was not interested. Some people, their approach is different. Everybody cannot work like Swamiji, isn't it? Here so many people are there. Everyone has his own style, way of working. Like that, Hari Maharaj was not interested in so much of work. So, he asked, is it your wish or mother's wish? Swamiji told, it is Devi's wish, mother's wish. You please go. Then Hari Maharaj had some doubt. You are simply telling some lie. Then Swamiji became serious and said, no, Hari Bhai. Literally we can hear mother's voice if we practice correctly. So those words changed his mind. Then he went there, he started Shanti Ashrama. Before going, Swamiji said, Hari Maharaj, live the life, not lectures. The same advice Hari Maharaj gave to his disciple. Later, that we can see afterwards. So there are so many people. Of course, only 12 students were there, not more students. So they used to appreciate Hari Maharaj very much. But Hari Maharaj very humbly said, somebody asked Hari Maharaj, why are you keeping quiet, not delivering lectures like Vivekananda? Hari Maharaj said, you see, I am a small boat, but Swami Vivekananda is like Atlantic ship, big one. Even 1,000 people he can carry over, but I am not like that. He accepted wholeheartedly his ability. That is his greatness. Only ordinary people, they boast themselves about telling so many things. But great people, they remain humble. When I was in Hyderabad, one day I asked Swami Ranganathanji Maharaj, Maharaj, when you were traveling all over the world, who used to wash your clothes? Because in Hyderabad I was washing. So I had this doubt. When you were traveling abroad, who used to wash your clothes? So Ranganathanji was writing something, he just saw. Why? I myself. So simple. So great people are simple. Simple people will become great. That we can see here. Then in 1900, August 2nd, 12 students were there. They went to Shanti Ashrama. No water, no electricity. With so much difficulty, they led a very austere life. Then in 1901, on January 10, Turiyananda came to San Francisco. He started taking classes. Slowly his health broke down. He wanted to come back to India because he had special attraction towards India. Some years ago when I went to Belur, Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj, now he is one of the vice president, senior most vice president. He asked me, hey, you see, I want to send you to foreign country. Then I humbly requested Maharaj, Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi say Sri Rama. I literally follow that advice. So please let me live in India only. He accepted my request. So like that, Hari Maharaj also had great interest in motherland, so he wanted to come back. Swamiji told him to continue there, but he was not ready. Then he told the Vedanta Society there in San Francisco to send Hari Maharaj back. Before starting, Hari Maharaj was meditating. He got Devi's vision, mother's vision. Mother told, you please continue here. So much work will be done through you. Many people will come and benefit. But Hari Maharaj's mind was already, it was settled for coming back. So he said, no. Devi disappeared suddenly. Maybe she got angry or hurt. Then Hari Maharaj felt very sad. Oh my God, did I hurt her feelings? That type of feeling was there. Anyway, it is decided. Then he handed over that in charge to Swami Atulananda, one foreign disciple. He also received sannyasa. Atulananda. At that time, Hari Maharaj told him, life alone will make life. To inspire, the pure life should be there. Mere lectures will not do. That is the meaning. Atulananda Swami also lived like that. He led a very pure and austere life. We can see in his life. Then he started coming to India in the month of May 1902 by ship. In between, in July, it used to take 3 or 4 months to come from America. Swami Vivekananda attained Mahasamadhi. Hari Maharaj received this news when he was in Burma. He is completely heartbroken. He could not take that news because he was coming all the way to see only Swamiji. He had so much love and respect to Swamiji. So completely heartbroken. His mind was completely indrawn. He lost all interest in work and service activities and other things. He remained quiet. Exactly after 10 days, that is July 14th, he reached Kolkata. He could not stay there without Swamiji. So he went to Vrindavan, then Mayavati, Almora, Haridwar, etc. He engaged himself in severe tapasya. While he was doing tapas in Kurukshetra, he met a tiger. When he was in Mayavati, one day he was in Mayavati Ashrama, it was in an initial stage at the time. He was staying in his room. Suddenly people shouted outside, tiger, tiger, tiger. Then Hari Maharaj also got up to close the door because tiger may come. While closing again, that self-analysis, this is the thing we have to do, we have to follow this. If I am not this body-mind complex, why should I get frightened to see one tiger? If I am destined to be the dinner of the tiger, why should deny that? Can we think like that? Very difficult. So he kept the door open, started meditating. Of course, tiger did not come. So that type of following the scriptures in life, we see in his life. So in Kurukshetra also he met a tiger, but the tiger went away. Then he came to Belur, he went to Puri. In the meantime, he developed some eye disease. Some doctor came and had tested him. He gave some eye drop. Eye drop was there in a bottle. In those days, this type of bottles we don't get. Same type of bottle will be there. And he had some tumor on his back. Another doctor came and he gave some medicine, liquid medicine, to apply on that. Both were there together. So when Swami Sarvananda was there, he was in Chennai Math also. He was serving him at the time, young monk. So when the time came to give the eye drop, by mistake, he put the ointment on his eyes. Suddenly, Hari Maharaj had severe burning sensation. He shouted, "Arey, ki korle, what did you do? Then he realized his mistake, Sarada Swami. Then, oh, sorry Swamiji, he requested. Then, it's okay. What will you do? It is Devi's wish. Accepting difficulties as God's blessing is a great stage. With the help of spirituality only it will come. If we grow in spirituality, these things will come naturally. That we see. It is Devi's wish. If she wants to take away my vision, what will you, poor fellow, do? So don't worry. He was consoling Sarvananda. Sarvananda was crying. He was consoling. I remember one incident. When I was in Belur, one day I was feeding Swami Ranganathanji. So he was explaining. From Burma he came to Kolkata all the way walking. Then I asked, all the way walking? You did not have any fear? Ranganathanji told, fear? I thought, if Thakur wants to keep me, then nobody can kill me. If Thakur wants to kill me, then nobody can keep me. With this belief, I carried on. Hari Maharaj also was there. So it is Devi's wish. He accepted. His blood sugar increased. He became serious. One day he thought, I am going to die. But suddenly Swami Vivekananda appeared. No, the time has not come. You have to live some more time. And he disappeared. Then he continued. He used to sing one Bengali song. Sharir jane dukkha jane mon tume anande thako. Body knows the pain, but mind, you are free from body. So you stay in blissful state. One Bengali song he used to repeat. Then he went to Kasi. He stayed there for 3 years. That illness became very serious. Then he got the alarming voice, inner voice. He called his sevak and told, tomorrow is the last day. If we also come to know how nice it will be, but we don't know, that is why we are very happy. Tomorrow is the last day. Then that sevak was stunned. No, Swamiji, you have to live. No, it is destined, he said. Exactly next day, that was on July 21, 1922, he asked the sevak to give some Charanamatam. He took it and repeated Om Ramakrishna. And then he made him sit on the cot. He sat straight in spite of his illness and weakness. He sat straight and said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Why he repeated? Because that is my state, not this dying body. That was the concept he had all through his life. So even at the face of death, he was able to repeat that mantra, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. He repeated and passed away peacefully. That is how a great soul's end came. He used to tell devotees and monks, now or never, don't delay. This advice he used to give. It is meant for everyone. Life is meant. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Ishwarlavi Manushya Jivanir Uddeshya. Attainment of divinehood is the real goal of human birth. If I ask this boy, what is your goal? He will say, I want to become collector, I want to become police officer, I want to become pilot, I want to become hostess, so many things. But they are all byproducts, not the real goals. The only goal, the substantial goal is realizing our own true self. This is what great souls come to teach us. Hari Maharaj also used to say, now or never. Start now itself. After some time, because Vyasadeva has written one sloka. Its meaning is, one who wants to think of God after completing all worldly duties is like a person who is waiting on the seashore to take bath in the sea after all the waves are subsided. Will it happen? Never happen. In Sanskrit, one sloka also is there. I searched here and there, so there was no time. Durmatihi, he says. So, Snadum ichchati durmatihi, like that it ends. Like that. So that sloka, keeping in mind, Harimara used to say, now or never, don't delay. Whatever may be your duties, whatever may be your commitments, whatever may be your purposes in life, in spite of all those things, start giving time to talk to God, to think of God, to chant His name. Try to realize yourself. Slow, Bhagavan Krishna says, Swalpam api asya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Even a small practice, that is why in Tamil they say, Oru adi eduthu vacha, 10 adi he will come. It is not a joke. Try now itself. Every day, systematically try to do. Don't be lazy. That is the main teaching of Hari Maharaj. So, it is a wonderful opportunity to think of, to talk of such a great soul. With his blessings, let us try to spend our life the correct way, to think of God, to realize our inner divinity, and going to a higher level. May Sri Ramakrishna bless us all in this attempt. That is our earnest prayer. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.